Alright, let's get this show on the road. What have we got here then? Welcome, Commander. On behalf of Series Prime Gold Legal Industry... Right, let's mute that. Right. Where are we? On behalf of SES Prime Gold Legal Industry Trust, we are pleased to acknowledge your receipt of a new starship. If you are a new pilot, then I recommend you complete the training simulations available. You can try these at any time. As well as this ship, we are authorized to provide you with your first mission opportunity, which could gain you 10,000 credits. To claim this payment, travel to Dahan and speak with our contact with SS Brothers. Once you have launched from this station, we'll contact you for further instructions. To launch, simply... Right. Okay. Right, I'm not a new commander, so I'm not going to bother with the training. Let's just have a quick look around now. See how this compares to the others. I own this on PC and Xbox One. Even on this, clarity compared to Xbox One looks markedly better. I am playing on the PS Pro, but it just looks a lot brighter. Right, okay. So where did I have to go there? Dahan. Pre-flight checklist. Oh, I'm not used to flying in the slow sidewinder. But again, that looks so much brighter. Okay. Let's have a look then. Welcome, Commander. No problem. You should head to the HAR system to do this. Check it up. Yeah, I've done this. Let's just do what it says, just to keep you happy. There we go. Updated. Dahan Gateway. So I'm gonna have to get out of here then. So.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, time to get away from the... I don't like that. I'm used to be able to right-click, click the right stick and be able to look around. I don't like that at all. How do I look around on this then? Oh! Oh, that ain't too bad actually. Well, that's not too bad. I suppose I can get used to that. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Right.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's not too bad, I suppose. Speaking to the contact there. Okay. Right. 430-ish light seconds. Slow down. There we go. Well, got some commanders in the area. Let's see if I can set this up nicely. Where's the mailbox? Where is the mailbox? Just there. So where's that coming? Right, so it's on the other side. Disengage.
Delay Delta Echo, Romeo. Federal Flight Control Channel open. Observe docking protocols if you wish to land.
God, this feels so slow compared to the other ships. Yes, Commander, you're supposed to stay on the green side. And where's the 31? Down there.
Loitering is a crime punishable by death. Make sure you have authorization before entering the docking bay. Fly responsibly. Ensure you complete docking procedures within your allotted time window.
Oh, someone's loitering. Back. So who's just getting shot then? Okay. Send to sample services. And claim reward. Easy 10,000.
Incoming mission critical message.
If you wish to learn more, you may visit other mentors for further instructions. On trade visit, LP98132. For report, if you wish to learn about combat, visit Stickspool Terminal. For exploration, go to Erin, Aziban Sati, and for planet service missions, Moulin. It's been a pleasure to meet you, Commander. Watch your back out there. Thank you. Right. Alright. Livery. Ship livery, paint job. I should have various paint jobs. That's gold. Yeah. Let's be ostentatious and have the gold sidewinder, shall we? I need to buy the nameplates, don't I? Oh, that sucks. I'll buy the nameplates for next time. I think I won't do it now. But I will buy the nameplates for next time I come on. Definitely need the nameplates. Right, okay. I'm not too sure about it, how this works. Basically, rotate anti-clockwise, you look left. Rotate clockwise, you look right. Rotate up, obviously up and down. So, and then you've got all the movement in between that. It's going to take some getting used to, I think, but yeah. And of course, you can just press your right stick and it'll lock it back into place. So, right, mission board. Let's see what we've got here then. Boom data. Because it's more than what my jump range, my range is. That sucks. Could do that for 10,000, but okay, we'll see what I can do about my jump range. Let's go to outfitting. I just realised I haven't done my hollow meat yet. Don't want the generic person, do we? I don't want female, I want male, thank you. So let's have a look. Well, let's just keep it as fair then. So right, that'll do. I'm not going to spend too long on that. Right. Now, anyway. Let's go back to what I was doing in the first place, the outfitting. Before I got sidetracked. Right. So I've got gimballed lasers. Right, what have we got here then? Cool. And it's more than what I've got. And so it's up. Okay. It's just going to have to be the short missions then to That's worth a lot. There's a risk coming back in, but how many do I have to carry? Just one. I've got room for one. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's do this. Off we go again.
Make sure you have authorization before entering.
Landing complete. Ship secured.
Landing
Ship restraints retracted. You are clear for egress.
Okay, so let's jump. Strange no commanders out here. Scan the nav beacon. That's what you said to do, but it's not appearing on contact. took a few minutes to come from.
Incoming mission critical message. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sense 1.
Mission objective detected.
Right, there it is. That's the one.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Let's go down. There's a bit of a issue there with the graphics. Don't know what caused that. I hate collecting cargo.
Mission objective. Incoming mission critical message. Cargo scoop retracted.
That's the gateway. Well, I knew that anyway.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
It's not marked as illicit cargo, which is unusual for something that you scoop. So maybe I won't have to go stealth. Oh, Joel, this is so much better than No Man's Sky. Visually, just pure scope of the game. Yeah, it is so much better. I've owned No Man's Sky on the PS4. Yeah, it was good for about 20 hours, and then it got a bit repetitive. This game has a lot of grind in it. It does have a lot of grind, I won't lie. but it's just visually, if you just want to break from everything else, you can just jump in your ship, and there's nothing better. Good on you. It's, you know, I've got probably 500 hours on the PC, about the same on the Xbox, and obviously just got this now, and I don't play games for thousands of hours, so that says it all, really. For value for money, this game is just insane, and it will just keep getting better.
Delta Echo, Romeo, you are now in Federation space. Be advised, docking access to this station is by permission only.
Have you brought the digital version, or have you brought the physical disc on this?
Request approved. Vectoring for approach to landing pad.
Exploring, yeah, I enjoy exploring. It's not something that I've done, yeah, obviously on the PS4 yet, but no, as far as the Xbox One and PC are concerned, I love exploring, and there's just so much out there. It's not hard to get your name on systems if you go far enough out. Where am I going? Landing base 6, just there.
Landing gear deployed.
So the question is then, Joel, why are you watching me play this rather than jumping on yourself? Oh dear. Oh yeah, I was impatient. I opted to pre-order this. I knew that I was going to get it from day one anyway. As soon as, well, before it was announced, I knew I was going to get this. So I was just impatient. So luckily, it was all there ready to go. I wasn't expecting to be able to get on until this afternoon. But it's... you know, but fortunately the servers have updated everything early, so it's been good. How long you got to wait for it to download? Alright, so you're 73% through. I would recommend buying Horizons. If you want the complete experience of this game, you have got to buy Horizons. You know, just for no other reason than being able to land on planets, being able to explore the planets, fly around canyons, things like that. It's just funny. It's just great fun. And they are going to be working, from what I understand, on the missions. Certainly, I hope that we're going to be working on the planetary missions aspects of the game as well. It's definitely a good buy, this game. Right, what are we looking at now? Let's see if I can get a little bit further out now. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hi, Paul. Yeah, Joel, absolutely, it is relaxing. You know, depends what you want from the game. If you want action, if you want, you know, you've got your combat, you've got your bounty hunting. But if you just want to relax, you get yourself an explorer ship and you just go out, put some music on, and just fly to different places. It's totally relaxing. This game is really whatever you want it to be, when you want it to be. Yeah, Paul, I will not lie. You do end up sinking a lot of time into this game. But that's the nature of the game. It's not a game that you can expect to complete in 20 hours, 40 hours. It is a game that you have to invest time in. But if you invest the time in it, it is well worth it. It's also the sort of game that you don't have to play constantly. You know, I was saying to Joel earlier, I have this on Xbox and PC as well, and I can play the game for a month solidly, then back away from it for a month, you know, play whatever else, then jump back into it again. And you know, it's not a game that you have to play consistently. It's a game that's always there. Oh, Elite 2 was great. You sound like you're probably from the same sort of era as me, Paul. You know, from Elite on the BBC Micro to Elite 2 Frontier to you know, the third one, Frontier 2, to this. Yeah, franchise-wise, this is absolutely amazing. And when I realised that they had released Elite Dangerous again, I was a bit slow coming to it, actually. I didn't realise until about 18 months ago that they'd actually relaunched the franchise. So I was very late coming to the game. So as soon as I realised that, I bought it on PC. Then they announced that they're going to release it on Xbox One. So I bought the Xbox One to buy the game. And then obviously I had PS4 anyway, but I upgraded to the Pro for the game, hoping that someday they'll do VR on it, which they've got to do VR on this. Right, what was I doing? I guess let's have a look, see if I can frame my shift drive. Can I get further out yet? Where are you from then, Joel? Well, it gets me a little bit further out. Not much, but a little bit. The way that I like to say it, has anybody actually shown you what the scope of this game really is? Let me just go through it with you. If I go to Galaxy Map, now you've got to remember that every single star on this game can be visited. Every single one. I can say, yeah, I can quote you the number 400 billion stars. Okay. Now, at the moment, I'm just here and I've gone between these two. That's all I've done at the moment on this game, just between those two stars. But you can go further out. Every one of those can be visited, and you keep going and going. Actually, let's do this another way. So if I do it like that and move across, so every single one of these can be explored. I'll just go through a little bit. You can see how many there is there. Now if I zoom out, you can see just how far I've moved along. So let's keep going out then. Let's keep going out. Every single one of these, all of this can be explored. You are talking, let's work on there being 6 billion people on this planet. If everybody on this planet played this game, everyone would have to collect, what was it, about 26 systems, different systems, for the whole lot to be explored. The chances of this being fully explored in my lifetime is slim. Yeah, that is the size of this game. It is absolutely huge. And unlike with No Man's Sky, where if you visit a planet on No Man's Sky, yeah, obviously that's what you see. But if somebody else visits it, they will not see the same things you see. Whereas with this, as soon as until a system or a planet's visited, it's not generated. As soon as it's visited by one person, that system and that planet's generated. After that point, everybody will see the same thing that you saw. So, yeah, it is absolutely crazy just how big and how much has gone into this game and is continuing to go into this game. So, in answer to your question, Joel, I'll be surprised if even 1% has been explored yet. Absolutely. Absolutely, there could be secrets out there that nobody knows about. If you've been following the canon story, now the Thargoids have returned. Now, Paul will remember the Thargoids from the earlier versions of Elite. They are a vicious race, and there will be a war on this, without any shadow of a doubt. But up until the point where it was confirmed that they had returned, there were secrets out there to be found. You had crashed ships, you had all sorts. And I will say the community on this game is probably one of the best communities that I've ever seen on a bit of software. Everybody works together to find things and to work things out. Doesn't matter whether you're a single player, doesn't matter whether you're part of a player faction. If you go to just about anybody in this game, on the forums, wherever, and ask for help, people will help you. The camaraderie on this game is absolutely amazing. And as you can probably tell, I am passionate about this game. Right, where was I doing anyway? Yeah, it is so awesome. It really is. I do like games. I'm a gamer. Oh, yeah, absolutely there could be. We know about the Thargoids. We've faced the Thargoids before in various versions of this game in the past. But there are others out there, I'm certain there are. Now, when we get to find out about it, who knows? But I will say that Frontier, and certainly David Braben, has got a 10-year plan for this game. That's where points that over the next 10 years he thinks this game should go. Now, Horizons was the first aspect of that. After 2.4, which is release of 2.4 is going to be somewhat different. Previously, right. Effectively, in designing this game, they simulated the Big Bang. And on that, they let things develop as in a simulation as it should do. And then took it from there. You've got a few systems on game, obviously Sol being one of them, which is accurate to how Sol is, how our solar system is. But obviously there are other systems that we don't know about where they can just have fun. And they let the procedure generate it and let the simulator generate what those systems look like. Does that make sense? Right, what am I doing? Okay, let's go and get another black box then, shall we? It's easy money. I would say that there's only one person that has full knowledge of the secrets that are out there at the moment. We've got to remember this game. This game is not finished by any shot. This game is not finished. They are still improving on it. There's still things they're doing to it, and the story is still unraveling. The universe, how players affect the universe changes, and that's the other thing about this game. Various things like community goals that we've got in this game, and various missions that people can take on, they affect how the universe evolves, how the galaxy evolves. I always use this as an example. Frontier put a community mission online once. And it was about trying to, I believe. Now, that the player base would get behind it and would do what needed to be done. But the player base decided they didn't want to do that. So for that reason, the story had to evolve in a different direction, because the player base had influenced it. And that's where the community goals and things like that come in. With community goals, depending on how the player base, whether they complete the goal or not, or depending whether they, obviously if you don't, there are some player factions out there that don't want certain things to happen in the game, so they'll do what they can to block it. So depending what happens, how the results of those community goals depends on how the story evolves. The time that they put into this is immense. What we know now, and what the developers know now, and for all we know what David Braben knows now, will be different to what they know in 6 months, a year's time. The most epic thing I've experienced has got to be, personally, I've seen it time and again from other players that posting, but the first Thargoid interdiction. Now, as I said, I'd seen other players' reactions, but when that happened to me, it completely gets you every single time. The atmosphere, the way the music changes, everything. It just draws you into that moment. It was great. It really was really, really well done. Really well done by Frontier, that was. And so much of this game is really well done by Frontier. There's a lot of people that slate them about taking too long for things, but I'd prefer them to take the time and get it right than rush things through and it not be right. And so far, this is only my personal opinion, but in my opinion, they're getting this game right constantly. Playing together is not something that I've actually done, unfortunately. I don't I don't know many people that own Xbox One or PC, so I haven't had the opportunity to play together. But the interface and how it works playing together is very good. You can if you both got separate ships, you can wing up, you can fly around together. You always know where each other are going. Your other option is multi-crew, so effectively you are in the same ship. One of you can control weapons while the other one flies. Now that is not something that you can do in the starter ships. Multi-crew is something that you have to wait until you get the larger ships for. But you don't have to wait too long. Cobra Mark III is multi-crew. I think that's probably the earliest you get. But from what I've seen and other people's reactions, it is good to play together as well. Yes. The game can be grindy, but at the end of the day, if you find something that you're doing grindy, then change what you're doing. If you are out exploring and you spend 2-3 days exploring and you think to yourself, I've had enough of that, well, go back to the main regions and change your ship up, or pick up another one of your ships and go out and do some bounty hunting. If that gets boring after a while, change it up and do some trading. I won't lie, the game is grindy, but it is what you make it. It is what you make it, and as I said earlier, you can spend week, 2 weeks, month, 2 months playing this game solidly, and then decide to leave it alone for a while. And I've done it. I've stepped away from the game for 2-3 weeks, then gone back to it. Much at the moment, not at the moment. There's not a great amount of variety. Every planet is different and individual, very subtly. But until we get landings on planets with atmospheres, then we're not going to see too much more variety on the planets. Now, that will hopefully be coming in, I would hope, within the next 12 months. But we'll have to wait and see. Let me complete this mission and I'll have a look. We'll go down to a planet and I'll show you around on a planet. Just visually and freedom, I think, is what makes this game better than No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy it for the first 20 hours. Then it was much more of the same. This, as I said, I've got probably 500 hours in a piece in Xbox and PC, and I've just bought it I've bought it now on the PS4 because the game for me is that good. Now, I can't stress enough. This is only my personal opinion, but I know players out there that have got 1,500, 2,000 hours locked into this game. So there is something about the game that keeps pulling you back. Now, for me, it's the visual and it's the freedom of this game. You can go, knowing you can go anywhere and do anything, and you can seek out black holes, you can visit black holes, you can land on planets, you can just go. Get in a ship and go. And not have a clue about where you're going to go. Just fly. The only thing that was, you know, looking at it from a different perspective, the only thing that No Man's Sky has over this is your ability to to leave the ship and walk around. You can't do that on this, not yet. Again, it is something that they are contemplating with this. It's something that they are considering. When it'll happen, I don't know, but it is something that they have said that they are interested in doing. Also, with No Man's Sky, you've got the ability to build bases and things like that. Now, I'm not sure whether this needs that. The reason I say I'm not sure whether this needs that is because of the type of game it is. Because of the type of the game it is. You know, it is a space game. The idea is that you do keep moving, you do explore. So, you know, why would you want a base? To build your own base and stay there? Maybe some people would, I don't know. It's not something that has ever appealed to me. But, as I said, that's just my personal opinion. And, you know, being objective, that's what No Man's Sky does have, that this doesn't. The ability to get out and walk around. And the ability to build bases. But visually, this is so much better. Right, gonna have to give me a few seconds. Right, sorry about that. Right, what do you mean? In what way do you mean? Are they all real? Can you visit all of these stars? Considering we've got 400 billion we can visit, I would say yes. You can't just point at a star and go. You have to be able to plot to where you want to go. Plot to where you want to go. You have to be able to plot to a certain star. No, it's not like a star map, even though I do believe the constellations do exist in this game. I think what you've got to remember, certainly with this game, is that where it can replicate reality, they have done. Where, you know, we're talking about a galaxy in real life that we don't know that much about yet. Yeah, there's still a lot out there. We don't know what's out there yet. So where though that aspect, we have that aspect of it, they filled in the blanks. Yeah, where we don't know, they've added things. But where we do know what's out there and what exists and the format of the systems, etc., then they've done that. Likewise, from Soul, you would be able to look at certain places and recognise that a certain star is Sirius, things like that. But when you're talking about systems that we don't know anything about, a bit like this one,
Frameshift drive charging.
then they're free to do what they want, basically.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, it's got to be. And yeah, as I said, I don't think there's anybody out there that knows all of them. Not yet. Yeah, 400 billion stars, most of which with planets. Oh, there's got to be some things out there we've still got to learn. Okay, well, have fun out there. Just remember, this game is exactly what you make it. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It is up to you. It is your game. There's no story that you have to follow or anything like that. Just go and do whatever you want to do and have fun. Oh, we've got Commander in the stock system. No, it's just dropped out.
Mission objective detected.
Right guys, I'm going to leave it there for about half an hour. I need to go and get something to eat and take some medication. If you subscribe and hit notifications, then when I do come back in 30 minutes, then it will let you know. Failing that, if you don't want to do that, as I said, have a look around for me. It will be about 30 minutes, and I will see you soon. Thank you very much guys. Speak to you later.